Hello friends, welcome back to my classroom and welcome to my YouTube channel, Home Sweet Classroom. Thanks for coming by and visiting me in my teaching journey and supporting me in my channel. It really means the world to me. I want to share with you guys what we do in our classroom for Mother's Day. So today's video is going to be about crafting for Mother's Day. So I want to share with you guys what we do in 4th grade for Mother's Day, and Mother's Day is on Sunday, so I wanted to do with my class something special so they can take home for their dear mamas. And throughout this week, it's actually been kind of a interesting week because it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I had my students do like several notes throughout the week. Today we did notes to teachers, and they wanted to pass them out to several teachers, so that's what they did throughout the week as well. But today specifically we worked on Mother's Day crafts, and I want to show you guys what we did. We made bouquets of flowers with their pretty little hands. It's interesting. It's an interesting story because here on the island we do not have like bouquets of flowers like they sell here. I don't know why, quite honestly, but we don't have that, so I thought it would be really cute to do a craft with something like they can keep as a decoration piece, or just the thought. But we did these bouquets of flowers with our own hands and materials that you can get right in your classroom. I'm all about things that you can already get in the classroom or that are affordable, and all of these things are so affordable, and they're things that you can find in your classroom. So let me show you guys how we did this and walk you through the process of making these really cute flower bouquets. So the first thing you're going to need is just a bunch of colored paper. So I have here multi-purpose color paper that is they're bright colors, and I chose bright colors because it stands out, and honestly it's all they had here. So I chose a couple colors. Each student got 5 different colors, and with those 5 different colors, every student had to trace their hand. So that's the first step in this process. Then you're going to need to set aside some yellow paper, and I actually ran out of the yellow paper, but I'll show you guys with this kind of like neon green, and you're going to make strips of these. So you're just going to need little strips just like this for this part, and this is going to actually make this inside part of your flower, which is the pollen of the flower, to make it look nice and neat. So you're going to need this yellow, but all I have is this neon, so we're just going to use this for now. The strip should be more of about 1.5 inches, and then what you're going to do is go ahead and cut those, not all the way, but just enough to reach the end. And you're going to do that for all the pieces, for all 5 pieces for each student, and some of them fell off, but that's okay. So you're going to need to cut it. Oh. And mine is just falling apart. Like so. So they make like little hula pieces. Then to make the hand part of this, you're going to trace their hand on the paper. So make sure you choose the colors that you want your students to use. And I'm just going to demonstrate with my purple here. So you're going to go ahead and trace your hand, and I suggest using these 2 sides. So have students make one side, use only one side of the paper, because you can definitely fit 2 hands here. And that's all you really need. So once you have this trace, then you're going to cut it out. It's gonna look like this. So all you have is your hand now, and you're going to use this sheet. You're gonna use both of these, and you're also going to need some straws. That's what I forgot to say at the very beginning, but you're also gonna need some straws you're gonna need 5 straws for the 5 flowers. For this one, you're just gonna need 1, and what you're gonna do is go ahead and wrap the straw around the hulu skirt here. Gonna wrap it nice and firmly because you want it to firmly attach to the straw. So it should firmly attach to the straw. And you will be securing it with tape, so no worries. It'll be pretty secured once it is wrapped around the straw. So I'm gonna grab some tape, and I'm gonna just use my tape to secure the bottom piece, and I'm gonna wrap it slightly around that area. You could also use a hot glue gun, but honestly, I didn't do that with my students. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to curl the ends of the yellow paper. So you could actually do this with a pencil. You could also do it with a pen. It doesn't really necessarily have to be with scissors. And I had my students do that with a pencil. And what you're gonna do is curl the ends of it. Then what you're gonna do is get your hand, and you're going to fold your hand so that it meets at the bottom, but it meets at the bottom, but it doesn't meet in the on the fingers. So this is what I told my students, is that if you put these together, it looks a little funny, so you wanna make sure these don't touch. So I went ahead and folded some of it at the bottom, and then I've secured it with the tape here. Just simply got my tape and I secured it in the crease right there, and then it closed in like that. Now you can secure it after you fold these or before, it doesn't really matter. I find it to do it easier before, but like I didn't do it in this case, and all you have to do is fold the fingers or curl the fingers, and there you have it. It's all finished. Now it looks more like a flower, and then you're gonna stick this inside in the center right there. And there you go. So once it's all finished, then you put all of these together inside, or together with the rest of the flowers, and I have my other flowers here already made. So I'll put them all together just like this. And then I do suggest securing them, the straws at the bottom right here, with some tape, just because I found that it's difficult for students to get a grip of it, and they just like kind of all fall out and go everywhere. So securing it more like this becomes like easier to handle. Then what you do for the vase, I guess, or the paper vase that you want to call it, is you're just going to grab also the same construction paper, a multi-purpose color construction paper, and what you're gonna, it should already be in a rectangle for you, just like this. And what you're gonna do is fold it, grab these two ends and fold so that they make sort of a, they're gonna make a cone is what it's gonna do. So you'll twist and twist and twist until you've made the cone size you actually want. Some of mine had to vary because it some of my students' flowers were big and some of them were small, so it kind of varied on size of the vase, of the opening that I wanted. So once you do that, then you also secure it with a piece of tape here, and there you go. Then you have a vase, and you'll stick the flowers inside, and they kind of pop out, and ta-da! It looks like a bouquet of flowers, and it looked adorable when all of them were put together. Let me show you guys a picture here. They just look so cute. It looked like honestly, it looked like a little flower garden there. And they all took them home today, and that is it. It was simple and easy with materials that we already had in the classroom. I pre-cut the hulu type pieces. These hulu type pieces, I pre-cut them and I put them out, and also the construction paper for their hands, and it was all done, and they just came and grabbed their pieces. I did have to show them how to fold these or curl these pieces with their pencil or their scissors, and after that it was quite simple. They were able to do it on their own and finish it. So I hope this was helpful, because I know crafting can be difficult sometimes, and incorporating into the classroom day, it's difficult. So I just thought maybe doing a stop, drop, and craft would be fun in the classroom, and they're able to give something for their mom, something that they created and that they're excited about, because doing these kind of things is my favorite thing to do. So I'm leaning toward more of these crafts and these art stuff. It's so much fun. I love it, and well, students do too. So I hope this was helpful and it was easy to make enough for you guys to do it with your students, and maybe you'll use it. So another thing we did in our classroom is did some self-portraits of our mothers, and I did get this idea off of Hello Third Grade. If you haven't gone to visit her channel, please go by and visit her channel. She is amazing and super cute. So she had her students do a self-portrait. I went ahead and did it too, and this is one of my students' self-portraits of their mother. We followed a tutorial on YouTube, and it was quite easy. Some of them were a little bit more challenging, for the students anyways, and we used paint for the hair and used the construction paper as the background. They did the portrait drawing on white paper, and then they cut it and put it onto this paper, and then they did the painting. So I'm going to show you guys some more of those in this box somewhere here, and they did a really great job. I thought they came out really cute, and they took them home today. They weren't quite dry, but they went ahead and took them home with their bouquet of flowers, and we called it a day. So this was an easy craft, some things that we already had in the classroom and were available and easy to put together for my class, and it was meaningful. It came from them. So I'm really happy that we were able to do that today and take it home in time for Mother's Day. So I hope that this was easy enough for you guys, and that your students would enjoy doing something like this, coming home to their mamas with their flowers and their self-portrait of their mother, and be a really cute gift for Mother's Day. I know I would love it, because I have kids too, and coming home to something like this would be so adorable. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you also liked it and it was helpful for you guys, and it's something that you might do in your classroom. I'd love to see and hear from you guys as well as to what you did for Mother's Day in your classroom. Don't forget to comment down below. I'm sure we'd all love to hear it as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Happy Mother's Day, mamas, if you are out there and you're feeling like it has been a long day. I hope that something like this that your kiddos take home puts a smile on your face and makes you feel like you are a superhero, because you are. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever in the world you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.